Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Meyer.
I'm Michele A. We're with Star One Realty Group.
And please watch our commercials on Bay News 9. We're also on 27 or 28 other channels. If you go on Spectrum, you'll see us. And we love being on there. We have, 6 different commercials running right now. And our favorite star of the commercial is...
Star.
And where is she? Is she off again today, Michele?
She's resting.
I gotta get
when we have appointments before this,
it's
she
tough
can't
to
go.
It's tough to pick her up because it's
what
is it, Friday afternoon about 4 o'clock. We're shooting this. We're a little bit behind schedule.
Doing contracts
today. What a great day for high five on that.
All right.
And how many of them went under contract at full price or better?
We had 3 this last week.
Yeah, but we had today.
But today we're adding 2. It'll be
both of them over full price. I'm going to take credit for both of them.
Of course.
Because they snuck in when Michele was working on something else. So that's how good we are.
Yeah.
So anyway, Wedgwood was a great one. We're tickled to death about that. We just found out on, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the house. The gentleman with the well.
Blue Squirrel?
Blue Squirrel. We love that house.
Yeah.
Everything's happy there, tickled to death there.
He's moving up to Brooksville. Bruce has been looking for
find
a home.
A house.
They're going out tomorrow.
Sometimes it's tough, I got to tell you.
And I'll tell you what, Logan's in hot water because he has something, he's doing something on Sunday and he can't show him. So
Bruce, my gosh.
Bruce is a little
Bruce
frustrated
is fired
with
up.
him. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about, I'm sure everybody saw us. We were in an article, the St. Pete Times, or the Tampa Bay Times called us up. We were in last Sunday, I think they called this the Tuesday or Wednesday before that. Asked us about Beacon Woods. And that was really one of the nicest compliments. He said he wanted to call, they pulled up some data, saw we sold a lot of houses in Beacon Woods. We had a condo listed on Wedgwood, which is now under contract.
Yep. We have another one in there.
On Fairway, which will probably be going under contract soon.
We just closed on Parchment, and we closed, what was the other one around the corner?
Shell Point, Whaler, and Shell Point, and one started with an M.
Magnolia Grove.
Which he was the nicest.
Yeah, they
all
were.
of our clients, I gotta tell
nice.
You, they're all nice. Have we had a bad one lately?
No,
I don't think so. Well, they're all referrals.
Yeah.
We went to a listing chat today. We call them chats when we just go out to visit, and it was the mom and the 2 daughters. They live right in Timber Oaks here, and of course the mom's seen us for 20 years. And they called us and they were recommended again by, even though she's lived there, she asked her friend, who should we call? And they said, not Ghostbusters, of course, call Jeff and Michele. We went out, we had a nice time with them. We were there about, 35, 45 minutes?
It was actually about an hour.
Was it there an hour? I got to tell a couple stories then, huh?
A few thousand stories.
No, they were all relative to the thing. She lived on what used to be the golf course, but we were talking, they're going on a cruise.
They're going on a Disney cruise.
They're going on a Disney cruise. They're going to go see Mickey Mouse.
I guess so.
So they'll be back.
So let's talk about this article.
Well, anyway, it was an article about
Where's
Beacon
it
Woods.
talk about us?
We're in here 7 times.
Did you count?
Yeah, Deb did. Anyway, well, because we got...
Where's our picture?
We're not in the picture.
We have no picture, just words?
We get interviewed every once in a while. And what he did was, we're on the front here, and then we're this page here, and then we're this page right there. So if you look at the article, it said that they actually called us the local real estate experts. And
I would concur with that. I mean,
well, they asked us
3,000 homes in 20 years.
Yeah, 21.
Coming up on 21.
What is May 5th, Michele?
Cinco de Mayo.
But what is it in our relationship?
The day that I came to work for Star One.
And what changed immediately after that happened? What?
You started getting a lot of listings.
I started. I'll tell you what. Michele was our. As you've heard the story 1,000 times. Our boys played hockey together. They were in Tiger Cubs, the other Boy Scouts together, all that stuff. Michele comes on board, and I don't know if it was instantly or with like a magic potion dropped or somebody ate something or whatever it was, but Our listing ratio went through the roof. Of course, our sales went through the roof. We jumped way over into the hundreds. Well, about 120, 130. Last year we sold 155, and it was like practicing. Anyway, but yeah, everything's been great. Now, what happens, Michele, if I forget your gift on May the 5th?
I get a raise, so I'm saying nothing that day.
But I thought you were a partner. How can a partner get a raise?
Well, that's just what happens.
That's just what happened. Now, what decision did we make recently about your son, Zach? My favorite rain.
All right, so this next week, on Friday, Zachary graduates from USF with a business degree focused on computers and cyber security or what have you.
All those wonderful things.
But Zachary has been on many interviews, and Jeff offered him a full-time job with us, and
yes.
he said
yes.
He said yes.
So Zach
even though he's worked for us since he was 2, he is gonna,
be on board.
He's gonna be
Zach,
full-time.
I'm gonna tell you.
He just got a house.
Yes, they're running a house in
Magnolia
over here. That was another interesting conversation, but we'll talk about that in another chat. But anyway, Zach comes up. Well, he doesn't really come on board. He's been doing odd stuff for us for 20 years.
Well, he's been in school, so he's been doing stuff you do when you're in school.
Yeah.
Running around, putting on lockboxes.
But he's my favorite rain. Now, if you followed our career over the last 20 years, and no one really has, well, because you only look into us when you're selling your house.
That's true.
I mean, the lady today said, well, a lot of our people, they call us, have been
Well, we were at lunch today at Olive Garden, and a lady snagged us on the way out, and we're going to see her house on Monday.
Yep.
So if you see us out, come on by. We're working.
Everywhere we go. It was where did we go the other day when somebody talked to us?
We were at Wendy's when the lady wanted our card. So
yes, at Wendy's.
Notice the trend here when we're eating.
We're always going. And that day,
really
I'm going to tell you, that was like Monday or Tuesday. We go in to eat real quick, and I was just having what do you call it, a hankering? A hankering for a double. And I said, Michele, let's go inside. She said, okay, so we're getting a double, and the lady's talking to Michele. I'm going, what is they talking about? Michele gets out of the car. We're going to go see her, sell her house. I don't know.
Yeah. So if you see us out in public, though,
say hi, because we're
stop by.
We're
always working.
Remember the day we were? And then we'll get started. We're at Jasmine and 19.
Yeah.
And the windows were down in the car, and the guy pulls up. He's looking over, and he toots his horn. He says, "Hey, I know you from the TV. I know you." That's what I said, from the TV. I said, "Yep."
Yep.
And he says, "There you go." Oh, and then one more real quick. We were at 7-Eleven the other day, and Michele ran in to get the drinks. I'm sitting in the car. The guy backed up, and then he pulled back up and put down his window, and he said, "I thought that's who you were. Where's Michele at?" I said, "She's in getting the drinks," because he saw. I don't know if it was the because I drive a silver Cadillac or whatever, but he had backed out, and then he realized who we were, and he pulled back up. So anyway, but yeah, if you see us out and about, just say hi.
Just say hi. We're good. We're always working. We never don't.
And we always stop at 7-Eleven to get cold drinks and York peppermint patties. But anyway, we were real thrilled about this article. It hits. I don't know what the circulation is now for the paper.
I don't know.
Like 35, 40,000 in Pasco or something. I don't know. There's a lot.
Not mine.
So yesterday or the day before, I'm just. These are just some statistics. It's interesting statistics. In Pasco County, we have right around 1,200 realtors that have licenses.
Tyra and Zach will be joining soon. Two more.
In the country, in the United States, there's 1.5. Now these are numbers from the National Association of Realtors. The other one we just get from the board because we know those numbers. Anyway, there's just a hair over 1.5 million realtors in the United States. Last year, the average realtor sold 6.7 homes. Now I don't know how it's possible to sell 3/4 of a home. But I guess, we just divide 1.5 by how many are sold, and that's what the magic number is. They gave us, and this was an interesting statistic. I would have thought this would have been a little bit higher, but it's the average house, which would make sense because our average house in the county is like 200,000. The average house in the United States that sold last year and closed was $365,000, like $225. So that's not bad. That was up.
And that's the first time we've been close. I mean, usually.
Yeah, we're not even.
Usually we're not even the same
the gap is
universe, but.
Yeah, because our average house last
up.
year was like 200,000, wasn't it, give or take? Now our average house is 210 or 215, because since then it's up.
So let's talk about our houses.
Let's talk about our houses. Which
All
house? Let's talk about some cute houses.
All right, so we've got 2 coming on. Bruin's coming on tomorrow, and that is. Was
keep
that
going.
Moon Lake?
No, it was in.
No, it wasn't Moon Lake. It was
in,
actually in Osceola Heights.
Osceola Heights.
It's off of 52. And it was a cute little mobile.
It's a little mobile.
And the land, I mean,
1.78 acres or something like that. Nice land out there.
Nice piece of land out there, so that's good.
All those lots out there are usually a little bit wider. This one was a little narrower.
Yeah.
And she was the nicest person. Anyway.
Her name was Penny.
Penny. And why do we know that? Because at the end of the day, I had to find a penny. She held the penny, gave it to me, and it's in my wallet. So I'll always remember Penny.
Yep. She's moving up north.
They're moving up north. Her and the son going.
Iowa.
Yeah, near Dubuque. It wasn't Dubuque. I had an uncle that lived in Dubuque. It was. She told us because our
Ames.
Our good friends, Tom Randall lives in Ames. Tom Randall, oh my gosh, star power star buddy of mine. He's having a booming year. We'll talk about him later. His sales are up 40-something% over a year and a half of his. They're through the roof out there. Their average price of a home went up like 40-something%. Talking about that, I got an email from Russell Shaw. I emailed Russell. He's out in Arizona. Their average point in his market from what would have been last year would have been 2021. From 2020 to 2021 was up 42%. It's growing at 3% a month. How would you like to be a realtor out there? And he sells 300 and, well, they beat us.
How would you like to be a realtor here?
Yeah, we are a realtor.
Fantastic.
But he sold 300 and remember, no, let me brag real quick. In 2005, we closed 367 houses. And why do I remember that? Because Russell and Wendy closed 366. Remember that? Because I went up, I said, Russell, because we get a paper, well, it's a magazine, it's called Realtor Magazine, and they always list the top 200 or 300. And we were ranked number 67. That was when they used to go by individual realtors and teams and all that stuff.
Yeah, now they do weird stuff.
Now they do weird.
I sell a house and
we can't even keep track.
Give me half.
Yeah, we saw like last year we sold 155, we probably got credit for 70.
Yeah.
We can't figure that out at all.
Because we're both on there and they split it in half.
But yet a team can sell 50 houses and they're higher than us or 6. I can't figure that out.
Makes no sense. I don't even care. If you want to sell your house, give us a call. We actually know what we're doing.
Last year we sold about $29 million worth of houses last year. Don't quote us on the exact number, but our list price sale price ratio was 100%.
It was.
In other words, what we listed is what we sold, and our average house market time was 4 or 5 days faster than the average. And everybody loves us. We get a lot of referrals.
Well, I want to go back to where we at. All right, so
what do you want to talk about?
Stay focused.
I can't stay focused. I want to tell stories.
All right.
You have no idea what it's like to be with me all day.
No.
The little couple the 2 sisters and the mom.
And I'm not talking.
And she goes, I said, tell Michelle you really excited. I like my stories.
Of course you do.
I do.
All right, let's get back to this. All right.
Are you going to edit any of this out?
All of it. So we listed.
This will be the last time you see Michelle.
It'll be the last time you see him. I'm the one who doesn't.
I can get up and leave.
There you go. All right. So we have Fairway Lane, which is a condo on the bottom, and it's listed at $167,500. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's got a covered carport. It has a nice little patio on the back and in the front too. So it's a very nice home, and you don't want to miss that one if you're looking for a condo.
Get ready for my story.
No.
We get an offering today for $162 I'm on the phone with the seller. She says, Jeff, I don't know. I said, let's wait till I get you full price.
Yes, okay. Moving on. And then we listed, now you made me forget.
Briar Patch.
No, Berkeley. Oh,
we're talking about Berkeley?
So we listed Berkeley over in Berkeley Village, actually.
That's
and we did the open
house.
we did an open house last week, and we had 10 or more couples.
12 couples.
Yeah, we had 12 couples. We had tons of people going through. It was a great showing. People loved the house. It is just knocked out gorgeous house. The back porch,
the back patio, the pool,
preserve. It has the pavers,
fire pit. It's got the stone barbecue. It's got a place for a TV out there.
You're getting this in stereo.
The pool is gorgeous. Am I at the same time as you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then it's not a loop.
All right, and then another one that we listed this week is Briar Patch. It's getting its pictures on Monday.
Yes.
So we can't give the address or anything, but it is in Bear Creek.
Well, you should be able to figure it out if you go back to our research, because we sold the neighbor right across the street. We sold the neighbor's house across the street from them. We sold the neighbor's house across the street from them. And then when we sell his house, it'll be Foursquare.
Foursquare.
We sold 4 houses just right there on Briar Patch.
Anyways, this is a beautiful house. You walk in, it's got the formal living room in the front, it's got the dining area, the kitchen with the breakfast bar, also the family room in the back, mom and dad's room, back right corner, has its own private bath, big closet, and then it has the guest rooms over here. But it is a really nice house, and it'll be coming on the market for $250.
Yes, and he thought it was too much.
Right, and then the mobile I was talking about before is coming on the market for $110.
Yeah, that'll be gone.
Also, we put under contract Long Lake today as well.
Yes.
A piece of land. They're closing next week because
Tuesday,
it's not in a
Wednesday.
deed restricted area, so you can, it's going to close.
Yeah, we negotiated that for almost full price, $10,000 non-refundable deposit.
Yeah, next week we got several closing. We got our Mitcher, our Bayleaf, and one Lighthouse closing on
All
Monday.
referrals.
And so
those Lighthouse people, they're cute.
Yep. So anyways, that's where we're at in regards to what we're doing.
How many houses have we closed so far this year?
I don't know, but I'll tell you next week. We're at the end of April. It's been a great month, April. We had like the first and second week. It was kind of a weird
of April was like
on.
I called it a vacuum.
Yeah,
Michelle called it like a pocket.
Because
it was like nothing was happening.
It might have been the Ukraine thing.
It could have been that, and gas prices and all that, because I do have a quick story about Mary Ann. But it was like no one was calling, no one was doing anything, no one was doing something. The houses that were listed that week was very low.
Yeah.
Remember the houses that were under contract were very low?
Too.
It was like the whole week, everybody just took the whole week off. It was very interesting.
Anyway, so see us on Bay News Nice. See us on the back page of the Suncoast News. Also, we do direct marketing. We do this podcast, all kinds of stuff.
How many people were on our podcast base?
We're at
5,000?
5,964 is what I looked at the other day. So a lot of people visit the website. I mean, we have tens of thousands of people who visit. That number I just gave you is those who signed up to.
Yes.
They get
my gosh.
they get to see all the stuff.
What week was it I saw that? What is that called?
You can see all listings. Any listing out there you can see on our MLS.
Yes.
Our virtual tours. This podcast.
Our service is just through the. Now we got Zach.
Yep, Zach will be coming on.
Oh
Zach got a degree in business, and he's going to be Jeff's right-hand man. So if Zach answers the phone, he's not a new.
I don't have to work as much?
Well,
I will.
But
trust me.
Jeff usually answers the phone, but when we're on appointments and stuff, Zach will be doing that. He'll be able to do all kinds of stuff. So thank you so much for joining us.
Anyway, half of this will get edited out because the part where I was telling stories and stuff, like right now, you won't even see this. You will think you'll leave it in?
I think I'll leave it in.
No, but hold on. What? I'm getting the sign out again.
I do have a Twitter account, and so.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Answer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you missed this in the paper, we're on the back page of
Suncoast News.
And we have a big house coming on. Did we talk about the house on Galleon?
No, but come back next week.
Come back next week. We're going to talk about galleon.
Golf harbors.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.
Well, yeah, we'll have Zach.
We'll have Zach.
We'll do it at his graduation.
Zach.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.